The iPad Mini 7 and iPad Mini 6 are creating quite the buzz in the tech world right now, and if you're contemplating which one to buy, you're in the right place. We get it. You're probably thinking, another gadget showdown? How thrilling. But hold on. If you're tired of spending your hard-earned cash on devices that just don't cut it, this video is about to change your perspective completely. For more details and the latest prices, check out the links below. Now, let's get straight to the point. Price is always the first thing we check when considering a new gadget. The iPad Mini 7 starts at $499, and the iPad Mini 6 also launched at the same price. So far, so familiar, right? But here's where it gets interesting. The iPad Mini 7, despite the same price tag, offers a lot more for your money. In 2021, when the Mini 6 was released, the base model came with 64 gigabytes of storage. Sure, it was a decent amount for most casual users, but with iPadOS 18 taking up a good chunk of that space, it wasn't exactly generous. Fast forward to 2024, and Apple has doubled the storage for the entry-level iPad Mini 7 to a much more useful 128 gigabytes at the same price of $499. You also get more color options with the Mini 7, which introduces a fresh blue and purple alongside the standard space gray and starlight. So if you're all about having a bit of flair with your tech, the new shades are a definite win. Now, you might be wondering about availability. You can grab the iPad Mini 7 from Apple and other retailers. It's already in the hands of many tech enthusiasts and is likely to remain in high demand for a while. In terms of display, both the iPad Mini 7 and iPad Mini 6 sport the same 8.3-inch Liquid Retina display with a resolution of 2266 by 1488 pixels. On paper, they look identical, but how do they feel in practice? Well, Apple's Liquid Retina display is known for its sharpness and vibrant colors, so whether you're watching videos, reading, or browsing, it's a pretty immersive experience on both devices. There's no major leap forward here, but don't get discouraged, this isn't a bad thing. The display is still a showstopper. If you're not too concerned about display changes and just want something that delivers quality visuals without breaking the bank, both devices will impress. Now here's where the Mini 7 truly shines: the chip inside. The iPad Mini 7 is powered by the A17 Pro Bionic chip, which brings a massive performance boost over the A15 Bionic chip in the Mini 6. This upgrade is significant, especially for those who use their iPads for gaming, video editing, or any heavy-duty tasks. The A17 Pro is the same chip that powers the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and it's a beast. Apple claims it's up to 20% faster than the A16 Bionic, and with its 6-core GPU, it's capable of running demanding apps and games with ease. For example, if you're someone who enjoys playing graphically intense games, the A17 Pro will handle games like Assassin's Creed Mirage without breaking a sweat, while the Mini 6 might struggle a little with such high-end games. And there's more. The A17 Pro supports hardware-accelerated ray tracing and custom shader architecture, which means games and apps designed for this chip will have better graphics and smoother performance. If you care about performance and future-proofing your device, the Mini 7 is hands down the better choice. Apple Intelligence is the big new feature on the iPad Mini 7 thanks to the A17 Pro chip. What is that? It's an AI-powered suite of tools designed to enhance your iPad experience. For example, Apple Intelligence can help with editing photos, generating text, and more. The iPad Mini 6 with its A15 Bionic chip simply doesn't support these advanced features. So if you're someone who's excited about AI-powered tools, such as the ability to ask Siri to do more complex tasks or have your iPad automatically adjust content for you, the Mini 7 is the way to go. However, it is important to note that these features are tied to iPadOS 18, which hasn't fully rolled out yet. Still, it's something to consider if you're keen on future-proofing your device and getting the latest features as they arrive. Another key difference between the iPad mini 7 and the mini 6 is the support for the new Apple Pencil Pro. This upgraded stylus, which launched alongside the iPad mini 7, offers a whole new level of precision and functionality. The Pencil Pro features haptic feedback and supports new gestures, such as squeezing the stylus or rotating it to interact with apps. If you're into drawing or editing, this can make your experience feel much more natural and responsive. The iPad mini 6, on the other hand, only supports the previous generation USB-C Apple Pencil, which lacks these advanced features. If you're someone who relies heavily on the stylus for creative work or precision tasks, the Mini 7's Pencil Pro support is a game changer. Another area where the Mini 7 pulls ahead is connectivity. The Mini 7 features Wi-Fi 6E, which offers faster speeds and better performance, especially in areas with lots of network congestion. Wi-Fi 6E is a significant upgrade over the Wi-Fi 6 on the Mini 6, although the difference might not be noticeable for everyone. If you're someone who does a lot of downloading, streaming, or gaming on your iPad, this could make a real difference, providing a smoother and more responsive experience. Both models also offer 5G connectivity, so if you're in a 5G-enabled area, you can enjoy lightning-fast internet speeds on both devices. However, with the Mini 7, you are getting that latest Wi-Fi technology, which means you're better prepared for future upgrades in internet speed and performance. When it comes to cameras, both the iPad mini 7 and mini 6 have a 12-megapixel wide camera on the back and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the front, so you're not getting an upgrade in the camera resolution. However, the A17 Pro chip in the Mini 7 allows for better image processing, so photos might look more detailed and sharper, especially in low light. If you plan to use your iPad for video calls or taking photos for social media, the Mini 7's enhanced processing capabilities are something to consider. However, for most casual users, the camera performance on the Mini 6 is still excellent and will get the job done. In terms of design, both iPads are nearly identical. The dimensions are the same, with both measuring 7.69 by 5.3 by 0.25 inches and weighing 0.65 pounds. They're slim, lightweight, and portable, perfect for one-handed use. So if you're upgrading from the Mini 6 to the Mini 7, don't expect a radical redesign. That said, the new color options on the Mini 7 do give it a fresh look, especially if you're into the blue or purple options. Battery life remains consistent across both models. Apple promises around 10 hours of battery life with regular use, whether you're browsing, watching videos, or using apps. So in terms of longevity, both the Mini 7 and Mini 6 perform admirably, and you likely won't notice much of a difference in day-to-day use. If you already own the iPad mini 6, you might be wondering whether it's worth upgrading to the Mini 7. Well, if you're really excited about the A17 Pro chip, Apple Intelligence features, and Apple Pencil Pro support, then the Mini 7 could be a solid upgrade. However, if you're happy with your current device and don't feel the need for these advanced features, the iPad mini 6 still holds up remarkably well. On the flip side, if you're coming into this fresh, the iPad mini 7 offers a much better value. With double the storage, the latest chip, and new color options, it's definitely the better choice for anyone looking to buy a new device. So there you have it, the iPad mini 7 and iPad mini 6 broken down in detail. Both are fantastic devices, but the iPad mini 7 takes the lead with its upgraded performance, enhanced connectivity, and better support for creative tools like the Apple Pencil Pro. If you're on the fence, check out the links in the description box for the latest deals and more in-depth reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Are you Team Mini 6, or are you ready to make the leap to the iPad mini 7?